And our first main topic today gets submitted to us by Miguel Dominguez, who writes, "Hi, John. Reporting from Mexico. Good to have you here, Miguel. I have watched you since the AMC days. Thanks for the amazing job you do every day." Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. "I wanted to ask you if you saw the 17-second tease of the director of Shazam posted on his YouTube channel, Ponysmasher. It is nothing big, but I think it shows a little of the tone of the movie. What are your thoughts? And bring on the filthy." All right, man. Thanks a lot for sending that in. And yeah, listen, for those of you who may not know, I love Shazam. I love that movie. I appreciate Shazam more than most people do. I admit that. I probably appreciate it more. But to me, it is my second favorite DCEU movie. Number one, obviously, being Man of Steel. I mean, there's Henry right. There he is, right there. Henry standing right there, protecting the studio. Obviously, Man of Steel is the greatest DCEU movie ever. But honestly, to me, the second best one they've ever done was Shazam. It was filled with heart and charm and great humor. And, you just, oh my God, the little sister, come on, you can just eat her up. I loved it. I was just thoroughly entertained. Me and my wife, when we were watching that movie, we were just grinning ear to ear the entire time. It just felt good. It was a good, entertaining, wonderful little movie. It broke even at the box office. It didn't shatter world records or anything. I think it got close to 400 million or so. I can't remember. But it deserved more because I thought it was great. So I have been obviously very, very excited about the idea of them getting back and us getting Shazam 2. And we, of course, have had some new leaks. Obviously, the great Helen Mirren is going to be in there as one of the villains. That's great. And so Fury of the Gods is shaping up. Now, one of the things that a lot of people grumbled about, and even I admit was not great, about the first Shazam movie, even before the movie came out, was the bodysuit. Zach Levi, who's a big dude and in great shape, but his Shazam costume, it literally looked like they just stuffed pillows into his costume. Not because he looked too big, but just because it just looked like there was just padding. It didn't look like there was a human body under the costume. It looked padded. Now, it didn't look as bad in the movie to me as it did in the still images, but still, that was one of the points that some people would grumble about, and I get it, because it did kind of look like that. Well, in the midst of the director of Shazam putting out this really showing us nothing little 17-second clip, they also released the first images of Zachary Levi in his new costume. He does have a brand new Shazam costume for Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods. And it actually looks much better, and I'll tell you why. So first of all, let's take a look at the image. Here's the image here. Now, number one, he looks a little bit more trimmed down, so he doesn't look quite as bulky. But the most important thing here to me, it actually looks like there's a human physique underneath the costume. Whereas in the last one, it looked like pillows were stuffed underneath the costume. This one actually looks to me like there's a human body under there. It actually looked like that's actual muscle and size. And I wouldn't doubt it if some of it is real, because like I said, Zachary Levi has been working out like an animal to get ready for this thing. The other thing I noticed, and I don't know if they did this in Shazam 1 or not. I don't know. But you guys remember that in Man of Steel, Zack Snyder made the decision to do, in most of the movie, Superman's cape was not real. Like Henry Cavill, most of the time that he was in the Superman costume, he didn't actually have a physical cape attached to him. Zack Snyder made the decision to go CGI on the cape. And that was a decision that I thought worked really well. Because, you can't really, there's only so much you can do to control how a cape is going to move. At least if you're CGIing it in post, you can control exactly what the cape is doing. And when you watch Man of Steel, the cape always looks magnificent. It always looks magnificent. So I know a lot of people say, no, always go practical, never use CGI. No, a lot of times CGI is the best option. And I thought it worked great. And I don't think, because I had somebody write into me and say, John, did you see the new picture of the Shazam costume? He doesn't have a cape anymore. No. It's not that he doesn't have a cape anymore. It's that I think probably what they've decided to do is to use CGI to cape just like they did with Man of Steel. And for all I know, they might have done some of that in the first Shazam too. I never really paid attention to it. But anyway, listen. Does a better costume mean the movie is going to be better? Absolutely not. If the script is terrible and it's a terrible story, just the fact that his costume looks a little better, that's not going to save the movie. But is it nice that the costume looks better? Yes, it is nice. Because I honestly, even though I didn't think the last one looked so bad that it distracted me from the movie, to me, this is a night and day difference quality-wise in the costume. Again, it's just because last time it looked like cushions were pushed into his suit. This time it actually looks like there's a human body on it. So I kind of like it. I like it a lot. Question is for you guys. What do you think of this new Shazam costume? I think it looks fantastic. I don't know that'll make the movie any better, but I think it looks great. How do you guys feel about it? Jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Okay, guys.